Developing this morning, the Arizona Attorney General's office is getting ready to hand out millions of dollars from an agreement it reached with APS.
Yeah, refund checks are going out over the next few weeks for people who used the APS plan comparison tool online that didn't give people the most economic plans. So Susan has more on that with an interview.
Yeah, good morning, guys. The AG's office wants people to be on the lookout for refund checks in the mail. They're not scams. They're part of this $24 million that APS is giving back. So what are these payments going to look like, and how many people are getting them right now? Attorney General Mark Brnovich joining us this morning to talk about this. Let's jump right in. Who's going to be getting these checks?
Well, thank you, Susan, for having me on. It's approximately about 220,000 APS customers statewide will be part of this class that will be eligible for restitution. Most folks, the majority of them, will get about $98 back. And what we did is we came up with a very innovative theory. First time in Arizona history it's been used. Normally the the Corporation Commission, regulates utilities, but we alleged that when they had provided information to consumers, including, stuff online, it was inadequate, it was misleading, it was confusing, and as a result of that, we believe that approximately 220,000 customers should have saved more money than they did. So APS has agreed to provide those restitution checks now.
So what are these checks going to look like? We always tell people to be on the lookout for scams. We want everybody to know this one isn't a scam. What are they going to get in the mail? Who are these checks coming from?
Well, there's an administrator that'll be responsible for this, but we wanted to make sure, because as you said, for years I've talked about, hey, if something's too good to be true, or if someone sends you a check or money without asking, be wary. But this truly is legitimate. I wanted to make sure that it was easy for consumers, that they didn't have to do anything, go online, apply for anything, that APS took the initiative and sent the checks directly to consumers. So if you're an APS customer, as I said, about 220,000 people will literally receive checks in the mail. And as part of that, there will be a letter from our office on our letterhead advising people about the settlement, this groundbreaking settlement, and then that's why they're getting the money back, because we believe that they had provided misleading or inadequate information. They've obviously changed all that as part of the settlement. So we're just trying to make sure consumers get the information they need to make the choices they want to make.
General Brnovich, what types of protections are in place moving forward to make sure that these sorts of rate issues don't happen with APS or any other utility here in the state?
Yeah, Susan, the one thing about our system of government, separation of powers, is the Corporation Commission. There's a 5-member statewide Corporation Commission that's responsible for regulating utilities in our state. So that's why what we did was a little innovative, different, groundbreaking. What we did is we looked at the consumer protection statutes dealing with advertising and information a company provides, and we said that even though the CorpCom normally regulates these companies, because of that consumer protection statute, we could take action against them and ensure that there was refunds provided to all these customers who may have been overcharged. So as part of that settlement, not only are they paying this financial penalty, but also they've changed the website, they're changing the way that they provide information to consumers. And I think one of the big tools, whether it's APS or anyone else, our office has done a record amount of restitution, whether it's Honda, Volkswagen, Theranos. And so I think the message is out there to companies that, look, if you mislead Arizona consumers, this AG, Brnovich, is going to hold you responsible.
Thank you so much for your time, guys. Be on the lookout. You may be eligible for one of those $98 checks. That's what most people who are part of this settlement are getting. We also wanted to note that APS did send us a statement acknowledging the utility could have done better when it was implementing new plans, adding this agreement recognizes our commitment to inform customers of their service plan options and to provide effective tools and resources for choosing the one that's right for them.